Welcome to Career Talks with Sree. My name is Sreevidhya Santhosh and I provide unbiased guidance when it comes to higher education, premium institutes, entrance examinations, etc. You're watching Career Guidance Q&A Part 10. Let's get on to the questions. The first question is from Fatima Rana and she's asking me about Bpt and its scope. Bpt is Bachelors in Physiotherapy, a course that can be done directly after grade 12. But it is mandatory that you should have taken science stream for your grade 11 and 12. This is a 4-year, 6-month program, 4 years of college studies and 6 months of internship. So once you complete your BPT program, you can either go for your higher studies, which is called MPT, Masters in Physiotherapy, wherein you can specialize in various areas. And there are so many people who starts working directly after BPT too. You can work in clinics, you can start doing something on your own. You can work in the sports industry because there are people called sports physio rehabilitators. You can work as osteopaths. There are so many things that you can do after completing your physiotherapy course. Now, what is physiotherapy? Once you become a physiotherapist, you are actually assisting people in regaining their strength, the physical strength and their mobility. If they are having any problems with regard to that, you will be helping them to regain all these things. And these things are done through electrotherapies and exercise prescriptions, maybe shockwave mobility things. So many things can be done to help people to regain all these things. That's what you do as a physiotherapist. The question is from Joseph Soin. The question is very big, but what he is asking for is whether to do CA program directly after 12th or to go for BCom and then do a CA program. Joseph, both has got its own pros and cons. If you're going for a CA program directly after 12th, then you have to write the foundation program. And if you get through the foundation program, then it is the intermediate level. So some students, after getting the foundation program, instead of doing a degree, they will focus only on the intermediate. And if, unfortunately, you don't get through the intermediate program, what will happen? You will end up with a just 12th grade certificate. So if you are going for a foundation program directly after 12th, my advice would be, it is fine, but please don't miss your degree program. At least in distance mode, do a degree. As of now, the students who are planning to prepare for CA need not write the foundation program directly after 12th. There is another option too. You can go for your degree program, and after completing the degree program, you can directly enter into the intermediate level. So, in that case, your chances of, it is not that the chances of failure are less for getting a CA, but it is a more safer bet. Okay? So if you are looking for a more safer bet, I would advise you to go for a degree program after 12 and then get into the intermediate level. That would be more safer. Okay, Joseph? Good luck. Next question is from Roshan Matthew. The question is, ma'am, can you explain about BDIS degree from IIT/NID? Does designing like UX UI has scope abroad? Would graduating from such premier institutes help us in pursuing better jobs both India and abroad? That's his question. Okay, Roshan, when it comes to India, the premium institutes for designing is always like the NID, National Institute of Design. Apart from that, IITs also provide designing programs, but not all IITs. And in some of the IITs, science stream is mandatory even though the program is BDIS. Okay, they call it the product designing programs. And in some IITs, it is not mandatory that you should have taken a science stream for your 11th and 12th. So it depends on the IIT that you are choosing. And also remember, this program is not available in all IITs in India. There are 23 IITs in India basically. So once you complete a BDIS program, specifically from a premium institute, obviously that will help you with an added advantage. Like when you are applying for a job and if somebody asks you like from where you have done the program, and if you say that it's from a premium institute, that gives a wow feeling. But at the end of the day, the employer is going to look into your technical skill sets. From wherever you have done the program, if you don't know how to work, it's not going to be of help. Most of the places, when it comes to designing related works, the employer will give you a certain time limit and ask you to do a work. And your employability depends on how well you complete the task. So please focus on your technical skill sets. It's not mandatory that you should do only from a premium institute when it comes to a designing program. Now, UI UX is, I would say, something with a more job opportunities as of now, whether it be India or abroad, because these people basically create user-friendly interfaces that enable any user to understand a complex technical product, right? So that's what a UI UX designer does. Even when we get onto certain websites, some of the websites we find it very easy to navigate, right? Why do we find it easy to navigate? Because there are people who are working on the UI UX. They understand even our psychology. And the product is made like that. That is why we find it extremely easy to navigate through such places. Now, these people who work behind it are known as the UI UX developers. And it has got much of a scope because the artificial intelligence industry as well as the net world is developing like anything, right? So you people will be of demand in the coming years. So if you're interested in going ahead with these things, please proceed. Shaju is asking to explain about GNM and post-basic nursing program. GNM is General Nursing and Midwifery program. If you have done your commerce or humanities for your grade 11th and 12th and is planning to get into the field of nursing, your option is to go through GNM. GNM is basically a 3-year, 6-month program. It's a diploma program. Please don't think that it is a degree program since it has got 3 years. Basically, like most of the degree programs in India, as of now is 3 years. Very soon it will get on to 4 years, but now it is 3 years. So since this diploma is 3 years, 6 months, some people think that it is a degree program. It's never a degree program. It is a diploma level program. So after completing this diploma level program, you can register in state nursing councils like RNRM and all. So once you do that, you have to gain certain years of work experience. After doing that, you can go for post-basic nursing program. So once you do the post-basic nursing program, you are equivalent to a person who has completed BSc nursing program. And you don't have to do the entire years of BSc nursing if you are going through GNM and then post-basic. Without doing these many years of basic nursing program, Bachelors of Nursing program, you will be able to get a degree. That is the difference between both these things. So those students who have not taken science for 11th and 12th, you can go through this way. And even now there are like certain confusions happening. Some people are saying that the GNM will be taken out very soon, but until now, until the moment that I am talking to you, there are no changes, but there may be changes in the future. So please inquire about that before you come to a conclusion that like this is my goal and this is what I want to do. Good luck. The question is from Geeta and she's asking about clinical embryology. Okay. Clinical embryology is basically a stream of biology which focuses on fertilization of eggs and also a healthy development of an embryo. That is clinical embryology. You've heard about infertility clinics and things like that, right? So there we will require the support of a clinical embryologist. There are so many people who complete MBBS and then specialize in things like this. They are basically doctors. But without doing MBBS also, you can become a clinical embryologist who supports these doctors in doing all these things. You can either go for your nursing and then get specialized, or even you can go for biology related programs like zoology in your undergraduate level and then further specialize in clinical embryology. You will not find more number of colleges in India which provides a master degree in clinical embryology. There are only very few places that offer these programs, and some of the places they offer it as a post-graduation diploma program, not as a master degree level program. It is a post-graduation diploma level program. It is basically you people will be supporting the workforce who are working in an infertility clinic. That is where more of the job opportunity lies. Okay, so you can either think of taking up MBBS and getting into a higher level, Or you can think about taking nursing and then going forward, or even taking up a course like zoology and then specializing in clinical embryology. With the number of infertility clinics that are mushrooming around us, the job opportunity is also getting higher. But still, let me remind you, that's a very niche area. We will not need like thousands of people every year as clinical embryologists. That's something which you have to think of. The question is from Arya, and Arya is asking about how to work in a PSU. Specifically, I think like she has done MSW and specialization in HR. So she wants to know whether she'll be able to work in a PSU or not. Arya, generically, I cannot say that like all PSUs will look for only MSW specialization in HR. There's nothing like that. Because each of the notifications and advertisements that they come forward with, we see different qualifications that are being asked for. So there are people who do MSW specialization in HR, MBA specialization in HR, and nowadays there are even like BBA people who specializes in HR too. And there are a lot of certification and diploma programs that you can do in the master's level. I mean, like after doing any graduation, you can do a lot of diploma and certification programs in HR too. So basically, like when somebody takes a HR personnel on board, what they look forward is either a master's degree or a bachelor's degree with some sort of knowledge in HR. So even a person who has done MSW with specialization in HR has got opportunities, but whether you get a job or not will totally depend on how well you perform in the interviews. And each PSU has got a different recruitment methodology. So check for the different PSUs and the advertisements that they have given in the previous years to know like what they ask for. But you as a person who has completed MSW with specialization in HR will definitely have a scope of getting into PSUs. Good luck. So the questions for this week is coming to an end. Whatever confusions that you have regarding your higher education, please feel free to pour in those questions as comments below this video so that I can pick those questions and answer that. See you in the next video. Goodbye.